Alright, PhinTank family, we back with another one. Madden King on the PhinTank. We're playing in the Golden Jacket League. The Titans. We're playing the Bengals. Without further ado, let's get into this game. But before then, like, subscribe, comment, share the video, and here we go.
Tennessee Titans.
We're in the rain.
Let's
do it.
Midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again to the 43, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And this pass broken up.
Good defense, baby.
Contact well timed there.
That's where to start the game.
4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Make sure we got the coaching adjustments. Good. Who's my running back?
1st and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Willis. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Finding room at midfield, and he'll be brought down at the 27. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. The Titans sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Undertouch. SOS.
3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield to make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Stevenson again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
Get me in there, baby.
Stevenson. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal? Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or
This
throw it.
is the
I don't
money
just want
play.
one static
It's
play.
starting to grow on me, so let's see.
They'll run for it with Akers. And
Money play.
into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Cam Akers, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year.
He's
and the
tight.
Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A good hold.
17 miles an hour wind.
Up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's taken down.
Yeah, I'm coming with that straight pressure on him.
That
He's
huge
tight.
loss
He's
on the
tight.
sack makes this job much more
He's
difficult.
tight.
It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Mixon running right. And he's got a Bengals 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter
Give you
of
four.
play. After one, 7-0 on EA
Get him
Sports.
up off the field. He's running some real rudimentary offense right now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's supposed to be my
Pretty nice
pick right
coverage
there.
there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. 21 yards there on third down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. On the move to his left.
We'll get him.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away. And he'll find Higbee open downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11th.
Know what he wants.
Loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Take your 3.
That'll fall incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns,
let's go.
That's frustrating.
Nice way to stand up, defense.
Figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm lying.
Back to the ground. This time Cook. He'll get about 4 here. Down to the 43-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, here's Willis. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good, well outside the left upright, and this will stay a 4-point gain.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
All right, so all he really got is Mixon. Watch Mixon.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mixon running wide side. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Mixon with a 1st down carry. He will push his way down to about the 14. Amari Barno getting there to make the stop.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that point.
The previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
2nd and 9 now.
That's where it gets real sticky and tricky.
Away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down is Evan McPherson and the Bengal field goal unit. This a 27-yard attempt here. McPherson's kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
On, baby.
You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's in. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Willis now off play action. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly.
Come on, man.
Field there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taking it about the 16. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Willis's throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards there for number 15.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
He's wins throwing me off with by kicking for real.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
It's a battle, though. It's a good game. He got me tuned. I'm not going to even cap.
Flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
Stick to the half.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
And we back.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Track him, 60.
I got you. 46, boy. 46. 46 a month. I got you. 46.
They go play action with Willis. It's complete to Diggs. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well.
Get out the 4-3.
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust,
of course,
and that's why they're
switch
able
up
to
my
find him
scheme.
in this type of a situation.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Diggs going in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
All right, we fumbled the church's chicken on that one.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw here. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk finding space at the 40. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right, because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And not what he was hoping for there. As this will hit in the end
another
zone
chance to correct our
for a
wrongs from the
touchback.
last drive. How about we do that?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now Willis on the bootleg. They'll roll him, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. He'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Mixon will try the right side.
Come on, man.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 76 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And the tackle made by Andrew Wingard.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he powers his way up past the 30. And this offense on third down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical third down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to have 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to...
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Sam Hubbard, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Fourth down, Willis. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie.
Woo! Let's go!
Costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Willis.
No!
And this is
wrong button.
Are going to take possession of the football. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our men.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
My line's selling me right now. I can't get nothing off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, tried to help him shake it off.
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They try to eat some clock with Mixon, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Once again, they run with Mixon. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a 1st down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turned. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds.
Can't
and then
believe
the
I let
last
this
second,
man
oh
get
no,
this
I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing.
I gotta
but
get
at that
something on
point,
that offensive line.
maybe close to letting it slip away.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away.
Offensive line killed me this game. Played a hell of a game. This has been the Madden King. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Until the next time, as always, think with greatness.